How's it going, guys? It's Thomas on Planet Tech, and welcome back to another UCS Crest build stream. How are you guys doing on this fine Tuesday evening? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your week is going good so far. And yeah, we are going to be doing some Crest building. We're going to do we'll do a couple of bets as well. We'll do how long each bag takes me. So yeah, we'll bring the bet builds back, but as I said, big old boy, and it's probably gonna take me months to finish it. No, it really shouldn't take me months, but it was gonna take me a while to finish this. So I think that's the only bag 22, which I will. It looks like it's the only bag 22, although you can't see it because I haven't changed the cameras yet. But let's say hello to people here. We've got Jimbo Edits, hello. We've got Sam, good to see you, mate. I am all the Sith is here as well. Hello, hello. Sam, we have the slave 1 or more. Good question. When I finish the base, I'll see how it scales and then decide. It's got to be the UCS one. It's got to be minifig scale, or it's no good. Or maybe you could have a micro build of it in the corner. That would, do you know what would be cool? Is like a bit of depth perception. Is if you could have like, not like micro scale, but like micro fighter kind of size, but like a detailed version. You have that at like a distance with some TIE fighters like behind. That could be pretty cool. But almost like the Brickmaster polybag kind of size. Micro fighter, baby, let's go. Hey Jake, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. I hope you're good. I don't know why I paused then. Okay, let's switch the old camera. Okay, so let us drag this over here. Okay, cool. Get the board. Oh yeah, build onto scale for the board game, but that works. That works. Yeah, I've been good. I've been doing good, Jimbo. How are you, man? Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So bet builds. We will open. I won't start building just yet. And we will. So we will do the. We'll do the 5-minute increments. You will have. You have. Where is it? You have 5 minutes to. You have 5 minutes to bet. The minimum bet is 100 studs. The maximum bet is 500 studs. Cool. So let us start the bet. There we go. Betting has opened for how long will it take to build. So we're just going to do this bag. This is bag 22. I think this is the only bag 22, otherwise you've got a real big problem on my hand. We're building parts of. I've kept the shit behind me because it takes up so much room on the desk. So I'm hoping we can just like keep working on the sub models and stuff. So I mean, if it's meant to build that, we're definitely definitely some bags. Here we are. Hang on a minute, folks. We got 26, 35, 24. Oh, start chat. We got another another bag. 22, 23, 31, 28. Okay. So double the amount of pieces. So the it should. What bags are figs in? Figs don't count, Sam. Figs do not count. So let's open these up. Exclamation point bet. You need a space between the bet and the 10, Sith. But just bear in mind, I'm also opening another bag 22. So. will. Yeah, I will make sure. Ooh. I have clips. How you doing as well? Yeah, we'll talk about that in just a second. But for the record, Sam, there are no figs in this one anyway. There we go. That worked, Sith. Perfect. Tech, have you got the Vader versus Obi-Wan Kenobi set from the Kenobi show? I do. Yes. Yes. And I was gonna do a mock like converting that set, which I still want to do. But yeah, I mainly bought it for the figures and for like the parts because I didn't care for the set on its own, to be honest. But yeah. Okay, just one bet so far. We've got another 2.5 minutes. That's a really, really niche set. Seems like they are missing the marks on the fig quantities. Oh, for the Crab Droid set. Problem is when you get so we'll talk about that before we get started. So the new set, they've gone for popularity and like they've gone, oh, let's put 2 iconic figure, like an updated Bo-Katan, the newer, better version of Mando. They're purely going off the fact that people are going to buy it for that, which is kind of a shame, but also it's capitalism for you, I guess. I do think though the parts for that set could be quite useful. I feel like there's a lot of good parts that could be used. I mean, it's all double-ish grey, so for any Star Wars builder, it's gonna be popular. Okay, Jake's got his bet on. Cool. I got a new meme idea. CEO of Lego gets mad and said to the fans, "You want your crab droid?" Yeah, that's good clips. That's really good. I like that. Yeah, that set is a great parts pack. There we go. The way you get so passionate about certain topics, I should have put 50 minutes. I've not. I was waiting till the betting stops, which is like 45 seconds. If you want to, if anyone else wants to place a bet, and then I'll get started. That seems the only fair way to do it. But yeah, you're right, Jake. You should pick some passionate topics, and that will, I'm sure, delay my build time. Tech, do you like the new 501st pack or the new 501st? Do you mean the new or the old one? I think I prefer the old one just because it's an army build. Like, it's more of a traditional. I guess it's not more of a traditional army builder, but it's better for army building. The specialists and stuff, I don't care to have like tons and tons and tons of them. It doesn't really make sense to. And the betting has closed. Okay. But yeah, I think I prefer the older one despite it being £25 as opposed to what is now 18 as the new battle pack price. The Darksaber blade in Jago blade, but in future, if Lego can make proper Darksaber hilt, it's one bit changed. I'm still waiting for Lego to give them all the monkey hilt. I know. Also, like, okay, I will start building now. Now people have got money at stake, or studs at stake. But yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do that. You know, I just don't. It's just so. What frustrates me, and I don't usually do like rant style videos or like commentary videos, but one thing that I was considering talking about in a video was the fact that and Lego know exactly what they're doing, but the Mando figure, right? Like I've talked about this a bit this week with some friends. The figure should have they know that the Mandalorian is going to be around for quite a while, right? They also know that the whole shtick is his helmet. He doesn't show his face. So Disney aren't going to change his helmet drastically. They should have at the beginning went out and gave him a new molded helmet, or just set the standard really high for that helmet. Not just put one print on the Mandalorian helmet that's been used for the last like 15 years or whatever. It just really frustrates me when I get it with like niche characters and stuff, like the pirate snub fighter, right? The two face prints are exactly the same. And that's cheap and lazy and like whatever, but also the characters don't really bear any significance, so it's like fine, like I see. But when this is like the main character of the main show that's getting so many people back into Star Wars, and I'm sure some people Lego as well, like just go that little bit further, like go the distance, do the molded helmet or do like the printing from the start, and like and really make just like set the bar high, because it is frustrating when you get like where we're going through this thing where we've got like 8 or 9 Mando figures now, or like before we get a really good one, and like Asajj Ventress got a molded lightsaber hilt, and the Darksaber can't at this point. Like it blows my mind. But they'll go and do the molded. They've done this new piece now. They'll do the molded hilt piece in like a big UCS set. They'll do like the N1 Starfighter for like $300, and then they'll go and then they'll put a Darksaber in that or whatever. It is a shame. Because it is something that Lego fans are calling out for. I mean, it's not unheard of for them to do custom lightsaber hilts or molded hilts, so it is a bit of a shame, but hey ho, I'll just keep buying custom ones instead. But yeah, it is a shame. Oh, here he goes, there we go, ran. They need more Bad Batch sets, not gonna lie. I don't think Bad Batch is anywhere near as popular as people think. Gonna put it out there. And that maybe that I don't know, I just really don't think it's talked about as much online as some of the other shows have been. It's obviously animation, so it alienates a good chunk of Star Wars fans, or like casual Star Wars fans, because it's animation and because it's kind of crap. I don't know, what do you guys think? BR Bricks, hello. Especially when they do it for someone like Gar Saxon. Yes, it's a great fig, but a new dual molded Mando helmet would have been exactly, Sif, exactly. It's quite frustrating. Yeah, there's my rant. There you go. I'll just clip that now. That's the video done. But no, it is a shame. Am I alone in this thinking? Is this just a classic like Star Wars fans complain all the time? Is this just that, or like do I have a valid point? Oh my god, I love my Asajj Ventress figure. I wish I got to see more of her. Yeah. She's a cool character, especially in, what was it, like season 4 or 5 of Clone Wars. She had like her own kind of arc, like a couple of episodes. Like, that was really cool. I like that a lot. I think it's 4. And there was obviously due to be another like 4 episodes on her, I think, from the original season, what would have been season 6 of Clone Wars. Are they olive green? These ones? No, they are lime green. You seen a picture of the 440-second trooper which looks fake to me? Yeah, I'm not buying that that's real, but I mean, it kind of makes sense that they, like, the armor is so similar that it would kind of make sense that they would redo it like that. But I think there's more legitimate rumors that that swamp speeder is gonna have Rex in it than it is to be, although it would kind of make more sense for it to be a 440-second. I think it's more likely gonna have Rex and then and some other figures, probably like a Jedi. I wouldn't be mad. Yeah, the print doesn't look great. Although it's actually it's pretty obvious why Lego haven't upshifted the helmet. I don't really know why people haven't picked up on it before. That was also going to be another. Maybe I should start doing commentary Lego videos. Maybe I should. Back then, 440-second print helmet print wasn't a bit accurate, but back then it was supposed to be to promote Revenge of the Sith film. The green print on the classic helmet was like that, right? Now recent 212 print had a similar fate. Yeah, her redemption arc, absolutely. And then Barasofi beat her up, and we never saw her again. Could have at least did a small comeback in season. Well, so she would have been. That was the there was a whole there's a whole book on her. I don't know if you know. But her and like Quinlan Voss like partner up, I think, fall in love. I don't know. But yeah, she had a whole arc planned. That's not the right color. Jumper tile. Let the hate out. There we go. I would have loved to. Yeah, that would have been. It would have been interesting for sure. Moments of the Magic. Howdy, how you doing? I've never said howdy unironically like that sounded. I said that purely because I read you type it. Oh man. But how you doing? Good to see you. Good to have you here. Is there any other Lego news to talk about? I don't feel like there is. I think the Bo-Katan, but going back to that Mando set, the Bo-Katan figure looks great. I really like that figure. Yeah, very very cool. It would be interesting to see if she comes in the in the magazine again. Who's going to list Dave Filoni's character? Massive cliffhanger as Faith, even though some characters were made. Who's going to list Dave Filoni's character? Who's going to leave Dave Filoni's character massive cliffhanger as Faith, even though some characters... What do you mean, Clips? The one you told me that wasn't new. I didn't... Sam, there was no possible way from that one picture that you could have said 100% that's new. Like, the helmet, yes, but not the torso. It was, like, side on. But yes, sure, Sam. Sure. I'm at work counting down the minutes. Nice. Nice. Oh, right, I see. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with her. Do we think that she's the Inquisitor? Or do you think that was just like an animation thing that they like cheaped out on? I think I wanted to believe it for a long time, but yeah, I think it was an animation thing. It will be interesting to see if she has anything. I don't know why she would have anything to do with Grogu, but there's a lot of theory that because of how unknown and like what a cliffhanger that her story was left on, that she could have something to do with Grogu, but I don't think it really makes sense that she would know about Grogu. I don't know. It's kind of mad that like one deleted scene gave that character, or like one scene being deleted from Revenge of the Sith gave that character such a bigger, just made that character so much bigger. Kind of crazy. Like if they had put that in, like none of that Ahsoka arc would have, it just would not have made sense to include all of that, to have that be Barasofi. I remember ages ago in the comic they released a Rey and BB-8, so maybe they'll do that with Mando and Grogu. That's got potential. That does have potential. Jedi Survivor introduced Gendai as canon to kill Gendai species is he. That's interesting. I saw a Twitter post about someone saying, what if Cara Dune came back as an antagonist? I said that'd be extremely accurate. Oh dear. I hate to say it, I feel like she got done a bit dirty there. And like she definitely had some valid points about how like Pedro Pascal can be like openly political, and like other casts can like speak out and be openly political, and then like because her views don't align, they like brought the book down hard, and like you gotta feel a little bit sorry for her. And like I'm just not for buy into cancel culture. I think it's stupid, and it's not. Yeah, we won't open that can of worms today, shall we not? Anakin tricked Dirge, force pushing him into a escape pod and melt him into the sun. Interesting. Hi Tech, I'm back. Just said, yeah, no worries, Jimbo. How many cats you got? Paige's cat's really started to do my nutting. I've had enough. I'm over it. There's never into it, but I'm very much over it now. I had 2 cats. Nice. Very nice. 2 days off school now, strike days. Interesting. What are you going to do with those couple of days off, Sif? Itchy nose. Oh yeah, I hate cancel culture because which one of us has... Exactly. And like... Yeah, do it. Yeah, it's just probably best not to. Yeah, don't get it. Wake up, go for an early swim, then get my homework out of the way so I don't have to do it in Easter holiday. Nice. That sounds incredibly productive. I like that. Speaking of productivity, guess who's got, well, I was going to say 2 thumbs, but guess who's got 1.5 thumbs and uploaded a video this week? Did anyone see it? Did you like it? Do give me feedback either in the chat or in the comment section. Be hugely appreciated. I'm gonna have to build another one of these just in reverse, aren't I? Fantastic. Someone else. Thanks, Jake. Dirge is getting died in canon. His defeat was in floating space. Okay. So I'm sure his remains could resist in cold space. Fair. I have one girl named Izzy and one boy named Gravy. Nice. Hey, SW Bricks, how we doing? Want a name change there? How you doing, dude? You're having a good evening. Where was our credit for the tiles on the episode 8 mock? Great question, Sam. Next question. Nah, it's an imposter. Oh dear. That's very imposter-like to call yourself an imposter. Can a mod please remove them? The Razor Crest is good, man. Are you gonna get it? Because I would strongly recommend. It's actually 20% off in John Lewis at the moment. So if anyone was thinking about it, then maybe now's the time. I mean, I'm sure it'll go 20% off again, but 20% is a good deal. Thought it was more sleek. There we go. He just wants to be so much like TD Bricks. He just wants like 2 letters and then bricks. Because he's super creative. I said what I said. Attacking against Kansas City in July. Very nice. I used to very, very vaguely follow a soccer team from Kansas City because my favorite player, or my favorite player from Reading went and played for them. Wait, was it Kansas City? Yeah. Oh no, that's not right at all. It was San Jose's Earthquakes. Never mind. That was fake news. My bad. Oh, oops, I got this wrong. Shock. No. That's just the wrong place. Soccer, come on, tech. When you're talking about American teams and 2 Americans, then you gotta refer to it as soccer, because then you just go, then there'll just be confusion. Probably not. It's beautiful, but just spent 400 on Rivendell and bought my first few mods. Oh dear. Oh dear. We've lost him. SW Bricks is no longer a Star Wars channel, guys. All unsubscribe. Oh dear. Disliked. Can't wait to see a making cursed minifigures video for. Oh my god! I am all the Sith is coming in. He is coming in with a smoke. SW sat at his desk now, like, I wasn't gonna do that video anyway, just crossing it off his whiteboard, like. Fantastic. Oh dear. Oh dear. Don't you like American football more than you like football anyway? It's unlike you. It's actually also surprising to see you so decisive on something. SW. I'd expect more of a, you know what, you can call it, some people call it this, some people call it that, sometimes I call it this, sometimes I call it that. They're on par, okay. Okay. Holy against it, my orders are citizen break, there we go. Half my family is from Australia and half my family is from US. Nice, nice. That's a long. There were some family members that really didn't want to see some of your other family members, huh? How far away can we move to get away from them, huh? They're on par with change, man. You are a change man. You've left the Lego Star Wars community. Poor Coconut is proper. To be fair, Coconut's build series are getting good numbers now. I'm impressed. I know that build series are never gonna be like huge 100k like viewers every week. Like I get that there's like a ceiling for that, and it does suck because that's where like a lot of money and a lot of talent and a lot of time goes into. So like that is a shame, but like Coconut's pulling some good numbers on his build series. Fair play to him. Gotta respect that. And of course he caught on the Minecraft trend like it's sacred. Fantastic. Keep sending the smoke his way, Sif. Keep grilling him. Gives me and Sam a night off if other people do it. So I honestly don't know what to call them. And yeah, every time we meet and greet, it's always is football. No, it's soccer every time. There we go. Who Coconut, Sam? Yeah, you do know he's full time, right? It's kind of a shame that like that whole part of Lego YouTube seems fairly unsustainable on its own. Like to make a video that's like to make that sort of video that's entertaining enough and yeah, to produce like say a build series episode every week, and then to wait, what am I saying? I started that with, it was really clear in my head what I wanted to say, but yeah, it's a shame it's not sustainable because like you make one of those videos, you put a whole load of time into it in the week, you try making it as entertaining as possible, and then it gets like 20k views, like, and that's like no mean feat. Like I'd love some of my videos to get 20k views, like, but when you're like constantly having to buy parts and like it's there's not enough viewership, it seems, at the moment to like sustain that kind of video, and that's why I think we're not seeing a lot of it now, which really does suck. Like it really does suck. because I've been loving build series at the moment. Like I've been watching tons of them, and I'm always open to more like recommendations if everyone's got. There's a lot of feed mocks going on at the moment. A lot of people building Naboo. I think I'm watching like 3 or 4, or like either 3 or 4, and then another one was in my recommended earlier. Still, how does he get parts in that consistently? Yeah, I guess he subsidizes it with his other videos. He's got Patreon and stuff, which I suppose is what you got to do. But yeah, it is a shame. Catalyst Bricks is yeah. I'm watching his one. I'm watching Sky Guy something like, and then a couple of numbers. I can't remember his full channel name. And then there's one other as well. I think the other one must have been. Yeah, Catalyst one is looking good. Yeah, his he's really good at like explaining his techniques, which I really like. And like doing the Lego math and stuff. Like that sort of stuff's really interesting to me. And again, I guess it's just such a niche part of the community. But yeah, it is a shame that it's kind of like dying out. Sad times, guys. Sad times. End of an era. It makes me like hesitant to want to do one, but like I also know that I don't want to make videos like, or like and I don't mean this to sound like anti what, I don't know, but I'm not really interested in making like the viral videos. Like I barely get motivated enough to do videos. There's definitely aspects of it that that like that style of video can help bring, like if you can adapt it into your style. Like one thing it definitely made me realize was that I definitely needed to pick up the pacing in my videos, and I feel like the last couple of videos, the convention vlog, like build videos that I've done, I think the pacing's been a lot better. That has shown in the in like retention. But yeah, it's not something I desperately want to do. I like the more traditional style Lego content. And anything like, I think anything vlog style is kind of like my thing. But then I also don't want to become a vlog channel, so it's still it's finding a balance, I guess. That's why I think I like the convention videos, because it is vlogs, like the convention mock videos that I've done, because it is like it is vlog style, but it is also showing the progress of like a mock and drawing that in, and it's like a couple, like it might be like a couple of mocks, or and I'm like I said, trying to keep the pacing quite quick, and then you like add the entertainment factor of it being, oh, it's in like 24 hours, or like I've got a week to do this, or like I'm against the clock, that kind of thing. You add that to it, makes it fun. I'm just gonna run out of titles. That's my biggest concern. There's plenty of conventions, just not enough titles. I built this mock in 24 hours. I built this mock in 48 hours. I built this mock in 7 days. I also need to start building mocks with a back to it, because I cannot get decent thumbnail photos. That's why my most recent video is not done as well as I had hoped, purely because of the thumbnail, and I just didn't know what to do with the crate one. Even the crate part of the thumbnail is I reset up the mock, took a picture of it, cut around the mock, and then overlaid that on a blurry image of a section of one of the other mock photos that I got, so it looked like it was at the convention. That's how desperate I was for the photo, but hey. I didn't even think to see how or what time I started building this. Oh my days. Right, I will go. I know how to look. It's fine. It's fine. Hey Carrie, how we doing? Even though Greg has got very stuck on the construction site set, and Cracer is having to talk him through the build like he's talking to the elderly. Worth a rewatch after the stream. I'll take a look at that, Carrie. But when I explain my technique, there isn't enough Lego. Sam, I'm doing it because I'm clowning you. No. There's not enough Lego when you spend 20 minutes with your drawing and then you like put a couple of dashes on it and you go, there's the pipe work. Like that's what I'm that's what I you're just like, there's some pipe work, and then do a couple of scribbles like a 2-year-old's got their hands on a biro. There's a brick missing down here. I enjoyed your Technic updates in Morak. I thought seeing the way that you do your Technic stuff is fun, and it's like good because you don't claim to be an expert at it, and so you're learning and you're documenting your learning process. So actually, for someone that also doesn't have a clue about Technic, it does answer a lot of questions, and it's made me think about how I would do stuff. And you've probably stopped me from falling into some mistakes that I would have otherwise had I not watched your stuff first. If everyone could make videos like M&R and get views, we'd all do it. I'm all this if he's got a massive re-established audience. I don't think anyone could do his stuff from scratch and make a living. I completely agree. I completely agree. They're still fun. They are fun. They are. I get that for sure. I only joke. Yeah, oh, absolutely. You've got to go where the money. Like, yeah, absolutely. You've got to go where the money is when it's your living and your food on the table and your rent. Like, absolutely, you've got to go where the views are. Yeah, I completely get that. That's what I mean. That's why I was saying it's such a shame that it's that part of that part isn't that sort of content isn't sustainable. Right, when did I start building? Okay, I started building there. 32 minutes. I had started building at 36 minutes, 35 minutes. So it's between 35 minutes and 33 minutes. Okay. What was the bet saying? Oh, no one's won anyway, so it was between 30 and 35. Complete. There we go. Okay, cool. Bag 23. Oh god, that's flexible. Bag 23. One of those. Okay, cool. Right, shall I open the betting again? People want to bet? So yeah, moments of the magic. And like in this box alone. Oh no, I am on my second box now, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So we are really not that far. I mean, I think I can see 36. So I think 36 is the last bag. It was a rough sketch. It was a rough sketch, but a rough sketch shouldn't take up 15 minutes of your video, Sam, if it's a rough sketch. The pace is quick because you literally give yourself 2 days per mock you build. There we go. Sad to see that your new video kind of flopped. It completely the thumbnail. Completely the thumbnail. But I'll keep going with. Like I said, I know now. I know now to take more time while I'm at the convention to get a thumbnail shot. What's annoying is I got some incredible photos of like other people's mocks. Red Bricks and Sam's mocks I got some really good photos for. And so I'm unsure currently. Here, this is bag 23. We'll open the betting up again. There we go. Yeah, Red Bricks and Sam's mock. And so when I do the every Lego Star Wars mock at Bricktastic, sorry, not Bricktastic, at London Brick Festival, which will be the video that comes next, I've got 2 really good thumbnails. So, two real good ones. I'm slightly leaning towards Red Bricks because I think the photo is a bit better, but equally, it's a sequels mock, so it's going to be less popular than the draw of a prequels mock. So we'll see. Gotta go. Might hop back later. Yeah, no worries, man. People like vlogs because it's nosy and you get a glimpse into someone else's life. Yeah. I agree. Bag 23 of 200. Hey Coconut, how you doing, dude? We're just talking about you. If you went food shopping where I work, Harry, we don't sell the magazines. If we did, then yeah, I would have them all. Some of those shops do sell them though. I have picked up a couple from that, not that store, but the brand of store. It feels like it's going on forever, Coconut, but the end is in sight. Bag 36 is only 13 bags away. Oh man. You don't have a mag section? Oh, that's a shame. Probably why I've never checked. There we go. Oh, what was the tea? Oh, mate, we're just saying about how like it's a real shame that mock series content really doesn't sustain itself. Like, there's not like to put out like a really entertaining mock video once a week, and then to put all that work in, and then like the money you have to spend on parts and things, and like I say, keeping it fresh, keeping it entertaining, it's really hard to sustain that content with the amount of potential viewership that's there. Because like your mock series are getting what, like between 20 and 30k an update from what I've noticed, maybe a little bit more, which I think is like really, really good. But like I don't know how, I don't know, obviously without knowing, it'd be interesting to know how much of the money that you generate from your other videos is used to help subsidize the big mocks, because I imagine the reason why you have to do a couple more videos a week is to kind of fund the mock series. So in that sense, you're running your mock series technically, if it was just based on the income that those videos are making, you'd be running it at a loss. I don't know. It seems yeah, it's just a shame, we were saying, because like how I really enjoy watching them, and I'm gutted that there's not more of a viewership for those types of videos to see them flourish a bit better. I will start building once the timer is gone. There's about a minute left to cast your bets. Oh, excuse me. Went to a local Lego convention thing, and in the tombola it was £3, and you got to choose a minifigure for the common prize, and got the dark grey 80 DP. Oh, that's sick. That's a real good pull, Sith. 13 carry. We're on bag 23, and there's 36. Hey Hive, how we doing, man? Hive, the first like 15-20 minutes of the stream was like Hive rant stream, or like Hive rant section. It was great. It felt good to get some of the things that were irking me that Lego have done, not that you've done, that Lego have done, off my chest. But yeah, we talk about like the Darksaber mold, and the like Bo-Katan and the Mando figure and stuff. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, betting is closed. Okay, let's get building. What else do you have to rant about? There we go. I'm sure I could think of some things, Sam. What else do I have to rant about? Do you know what? I don't rant all that often. Not on like a lot of Lego things. I tend to try like not care as much, or like I try to care less, and then it just, things don't bother you as much. Very lackluster. Yeah, I was saying that like the Asajj Ventress got a custom molded hilt, like Count Dooku got his own custom molded hilt. Yeah, the Darksaber that is obviously going to be used over and over and over again couldn't get its own hilt. Yeah. It's a shame. It's a real shame. They are meant to be pointed like the Lego one carry, yeah, but they are the like hilt is kind of what's like, well, the blade is iconic, I guess, as well, but yeah, the hilt is equally as important, I think, and they've kind of they've given it that old lightsaber, the classic lightsaber hilt, so it's a bit like ugh, bit of an L. Oh yeah, mock content is hard, especially a large series. I see those as my core audience, and then the challenge style videos are to pull in new viewers. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. The blade is too big for the figure. It is. It's just too much for Lego to give Star Wars fans a molded Darksaber. I know. It's crazy. Like, I get it when they did the pre-Vizsla one, right? Like, how significant, like, back in the day, how significant was pre-Vizsla going to be? How significant was the Darksaber going to be? Fine, I get it. But when it's, like, the main talking point for the last season or two of The Mandalorian, or, like, definitely this season, definitely last season, end of the, like, it's going to play some significance. Just go that extra mile. And like people would really appreciate it. It's a huge money pool they're missing out on, because people will pay a lot for like a custom one. So there's also a lot of purists out there, so they're missing out. That's what she said. I got one from Ryan. I love it. Yeah, there's like, there's so many people who do a Darksaber now. yeah, what else has been going on in like the Lego community or Star Wars? Like, are people enjoying Mando? Like, what's kind of, I know we do a dedicated stream on Friday to talk all things Mando, but like, what's the general consensus? People enjoying it? What do people think about the sets? I do kind of feel for Lego a little bit, in the sense that Disney clearly weren't prepared to give out things that would have made huge spoiler leaks. Like this spider, if had that got leaked, it wouldn't have bared much significance at all, because we already know what live action Bo-Katan looks like. They've updated the Mando figure, we get Grogu fine, and the spider gives no, like, it just gives nothing away. Same with a snub fighter. And kind of the same with a Fang Fighter and TIE Interceptor. We saw it in the trailer, and we already know those things exist. So you kind of got to feel a bit for Lego, or I kind of feel a little bit for Lego in that sense, that they probably weren't given any of the cool material to make things off of. But I am glad that they have updated the Bo-Katan figure and not just repurpose the Clone Wars one, because there are some significant differences. Temple of Doom controversy. Oh yes, yeah, people kicking off about the Temple of Doom. Their statement was kind of a joke, right? Like, it was so vague, and yeah, that was funny. Are people really gutted about that? I bet the original set's like skyrocketed now, right? Yeah, I bet that cost a pretty penny now. Lego make sets, they then cancel this. Yeah, this does seem like a waste of money to put all that time in. This is peaceful from Greg. Insane mental stress. Well, I'm glad I can offer a different type of viewing experience. KO, how you doing, man? I hope you're well. Yeah, all chill vibes here. No, let's okay. Let's try spinning. That's a new trick. Okay, the build I've set up until this point, the build is like not felt all that repetitive, or like, I've enjoyed the build. It's been repetitive at times, but like, it's been enjoyable. I'm starting to get a bit like, okay, this is getting a bit repetitive. It's starting to noticeably feel repetitive. Yeah, if that spider got leaked, then people would be like, this is the worst set ever. Yeah, it would bear no significance to anything. That crab thing was utter ridiculous. Every premiere has started off with them fighting a monster, and then again in the second episode. Also, too much shown and not enough explanation. Bo had to explain. What do you mean, Sith? Lego's statement was par for the course. I had to reread it to see if I have missed the explanation. Yeah, it was so vague. Yeah, I reread it a couple of times. So I was like, did they actually address anything here? You're good. Good to hear, KO. Good to hear. If any of those Temple of Doom sets got into the wild, though, I know, Gaz, I know. Man, the things I would do to stumble across one of those. Could you imagine the Whatnot stream? One night and one night only. Jump on whatnot. Lego's approach. Look over here. Absolutely. This is so accurate. Hasbro Transformers cancelled toys sometimes. They come exclusives or in conventions or fill up the shelves in stores for different continuity. Okay. I don't care much for the set. I just want more roller coaster parts. And the Mola Ram figure. Okay. Lego has digital software. They can see what can be or not be a set. They just build and make box art for the set whenever it's leaked, and Lego knows when it's leaked, and they make some bad excuses. It seems to be the way Clips here. Seems to be the way they like to operate. Bo had to explain what it was like the other creatures they're fighting. That episode. Wait, Bo had to explain what it was like the other creatures. Oh, I see. A bit like a game. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. I know, I quite like the most recent episode. I thought it was pretty good. Coconut, if you're still there, how frequently are you doing A Man in His Bricks now? With and like, is Thick gonna be on it all the time? Because I'm enjoying that. I've missed it live with the 2 episodes with Thick. I've missed live, or I've been able to watch like just at the end, and I was like, I'm gonna want to rewatch this also. Just hold out and stick it on after. But like, yeah, how often are you? How often are you planning on doing those? Lego City Crooks hideout set was cancelled. I understand Lego doesn't want kids to be criminal or terrorists, but it's bright sturdy. I know. That also. I think it's because of the massive bomb on top, right? But yeah, that did seem absolutely stupid. Why has my music stopped? Where is? Surely it's not gone through all of those. No, it can't have done. Is that better? Is it back? Yeah, it's back. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's my new co-host. Right now we are doing it every other week. Okay, sweet. And is that on a Wednesday? Tuesday? Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday. No, actually Wednesday or Thursday, because you'll talk about Mando. So it's either Wednesday or Thursday. Oh wow, look, dynamite. Now I'm going to blow up a building because the Lego set told me to. Yeah, it seems like the way to. It seems like Lego's kind of logic behind banning anything. I forgot to check what time I started the build again. Oh well. Yeah. Oh no, what is that here? Oh, sorry, Jake. I don't know where the Star Wars Lo-Fi's gone. Just disappeared. That's been the hard part, figuring out a good day. It's Wednesdays, but the weekend has a better turnout. But that's when I do Coruscant streams. Yeah, fair. Did you I don't know. Yeah, I guess you've obviously looked at like when all your viewers are online and stuff. Like, do you think having your build series come out, like if you did like a Wednesday stream for Coruscant, and then you brought out your video, your like update on the Friday, and then it had like the whole weekend, do you think that could be like a potential avenue? Because then it's got like all weekend for people to kind of tune in and check it out. Come on. Oh, what's this not fitting together? Open in the right place. Yeah, okay, cool. It's amazing how much just putting that extra plate on has taken a lot of the flex out of that off. That felt like it was going to snap beforehand. Lego do be strong. Jake, I know you Shazam all the music, so just don't even start yet. Yeah, like, oh, what's this bop? I need to add it to my playlist. Hi Snellena, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Uh-oh. Ah, that's why. That's on the wrong side. What about Boppitrix? Worst thing, some kids play GTA since the beginning. Yeah, that could be an option. I do have a pretty established slot on Sundays as people have come to this. Yeah, that is true. That's true. Because you used to do your second series on a Thursday, didn't you? When you were doing like the acclimator. Spinning them around again. Be freaking for real. Oh dear. No, Jake, Jake, you should have said that you don't like the music that I play. I would have changed it for you ages ago, but we're just in too deep at this point. But yeah, you should have said something at the beginning. Yeah, like I said earlier, still looking for more mock update or like mock build series requests. I've subscribed to a few more people, but I feel like, oh, isn't Tony Hardy now doing a feed mock as well? I think he was the one that got suggested, although I'm pretty sure I've subscribed to him. I remember doing a stream with Rosie and it taking him an hour to get the music right. Sounds about right. Does anyone else feel like they just want to sleep for a month? Sounds like a good idea, but that's not going to pay the bills. Don't worry, Tech. I'll start one. That'll just get okay to G. Thank you. Thanks, Jake. I feel like one and done mock challenges would do better during the week, but I do miss a second series. I think so. Like you said, I think the one and dones do well, and they don't like the mock challenge videos. Don't the level of mock quality. It doesn't have to be nearly as good as like something that you were doing a whole series on. I feel like. Because the turnaround's a lot quicker. Am I missing a piece? Maybe I am. Guys, I think I'm missing the piece. Guys, fear not, I'm not missing a piece. It's all good. I know what the panic was about. I am watching True Squadron. Yes. His Kashima. He's doing good good progress each week. So fair play to him. I think it must be costing him a bomb though. That's what I mean. Like well, it's wrong to assume, I guess, but I would imagine he has other revenue streams other than just YouTube, because the amount of progress that he makes on that mock series, there's no way he's making that sort of money on YouTube. Or at least from just those build series. I don't know. He's definitely doing less uploads since he used to upload like a couple of months ago, I guess. He was uploading like all the time, but now I feel like he's just focusing on the Kashyyyk thing, which is doing wonders for the build, but I'm not sure how that's doing for his channel. But yeah, I can't see that mock series is like sustainable. Brickcrafts has The City on YouTube. Am I watching Brickcrafts as well? I don't know. I know it's massive, but Solid Brick Studios, like, yeah. To be fair though, like, it's been years since he was like regularly posting. Like years. There's no question that he is a very talented builder, but in terms of like when it comes to consistency, and again, I know I am not one to talk at all. Part of the reason why I haven't started a build series, because I don't want to just put one out there and then like wait 6 months until the second upload. Like, I would try film it all in one. Hang on. What am I doing? I'm literally making this build up as I go along. I'm actually just getting the pieces from the corner and just putting them anywhere I so desire. There goes that piece. Luckily I should have a spare. I know it's massive, yeah, but he's only good from his parts collection. Have you seen his room tour? I know he's definitely a talented builder. Like, just because you have the parts doesn't make you a talented builder. It's half, like, it sure helps when you've got an extensive part collection that you don't have to wait, and you can, if you've got a lot of parts, you can build up momentum and you can work on stuff and there's things to hand, whereas like the stop start of like waiting for parts to come in can definitely like stifle creativity and like motivation. So it definitely helps, but I've done it again. I'm actually not paying any attention at this point. There's no way I've done this bag in half an hour, Carrie. I do apologize. I sincerely apologize. Your big mock that you are planning, are you posting that as one vid? No, Sam, I would like to do that as a series. Because they would all be pre-filmed, I think I would like to have, I wouldn't have it like as long. Basically, I wouldn't necessarily film it in, I wouldn't do weeks. I wouldn't label them as weeks to start with. I would do it as episodes, because like if I have like a weekend where I just smash through a ton of progress, what am I doing? I even looked at it again and gone, I'm doing it right this time. If I have a weekend where I smash through like a ton of progress, or I think what I want to do it is like almost do the episodes dependent on what part of the mock, that bit could have stayed, what part of the mock I'm doing. So like, for example, the first episode would be all on, or like an episode would be about a particular room. But obviously, like, as I'm waiting for parts to come in, I might go and work on something else. So I wouldn't necessarily jump from one part of the build to another in the same episode. I'd have each episode focused on one part, and that might be filmed at all different times. So yeah, it wouldn't be like a traditional, oh, here's what I did this week. I'm waiting for parts, because like I said, the whole like waiting for parts thing can definitely slow down the process. So and that's the benefit, I guess, that's one of the big benefits of being able to of filming it all first, and then, or building it all and then releasing the videos after, is you can kind of structure them. You have a bit more control over the structure, and there's a lot of variables that you can kind of eliminate. Okay, finally that bag is done. Let us have a ganders. And when I started this bag, I reckon it was up 35 minutes, was it? Okay, that's 45 minutes ago. 25 minutes ago, I had opened this bag. When was I opening the bags? 30. Okay, so 32 minutes ago. So that was between. Oh, sorry, Carrie. You just missed out. If I was actually following the steps, I would have made that. So I do apologize. Complete that. What's it? 21:20. We're going for like hour and. Okay. What we saying? What's chat saying? Maybe it's good from a big parts collection. It's all in the design and technique. Absolutely. He definitely hypes into. I don't know. David seems to be more into the reviews and stuff now. I would imagine those take up a lot of time. Yeah, and he's like got a lot of obligations because of LAN with those reviews, and I'm sure he wants to maintain his like tier 3 or 4 status. So. It's all well and good to say, like, but you just don't know what he's going, like, doesn't he do other, like, photography, like, isn't YouTube not just his, like, sole job? And like I said, mock build series are expensive. Like, if he's getting free stuff from Lego, and he's, and he can make content on that stuff, without spending a fortune, like, it's definitely, it's definitely more it's definitely more appealing to go make a video on something that you don't have to spend any money on than going and spending it on an update that may cost a couple £100. No matter how many you have to redo, it won't be LBB level after this evening. I'm hearing things, Gaz. I'm hearing things. Hey Ollie, how we doing? Rick Askew, evening. Good to see you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As a LAN member, he wants to prioritize that over Mox. Yeah, and like I said, no, I would imagine so. Like I said, he's got obligations, and yeah, he has a wedding photography business on the side. Yeah, which wedding photography is no. That's like once you have a client, there's going to be some intense time. I imagine that's very time consuming. Just got those parts in yesterday. Ah, yes, good. Watch your video and saw what they're getting used for. Some cool winners. There is a very cool technique, to be fair, Sam. He just bought Orthanc though, so that's a lot of money. I mean, yeah, but like, who are we to say what David can and can't spend his money on? I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Ollie. I'm doing good. The last bag was a bit of a slog. I kept putting things in the wrong place, but we got there in the end. Hey Simon, by the way, if I haven't said hello. I am Coconut, yes. David is also a wedding photographer, Snellina. On the side, wedding photography is time. Okay, there we go. Moments of the magic is. There we go. There we go. Exactly. I imagine it's extremely time consuming. But I don't advertise it because I'd rather do maternity. Oh, okay, that's nice. But yeah, does being a carpenter pay well? That's a great question. And it does. But what I do is very like dependent on like the weather, and currently in the UK, like the new build housing market is like a bit all over the place, so work can be a bit inconsistent at the moment. It's kind of a bit of a weird time, but generally speaking, it does. Yeah. Is that career path for you, or just something to do while you work towards something else? It's always been a career path. My dad was a carpenter. My uncle's a carpenter. So it was always something I enjoyed doing. I always wanted to do something practical, and I always enjoyed that sort of stuff. In the last like year or so, I've kind of really started to question whether it will be something that I do forever. I don't know how much I'm enjoying it. I don't know if that's just because like since COVID, really, like I haven't been properly consistently working to where I could be earning like really decent money. So I think that's probably like played a big part in it. And I could go and do like private stuff, but I just really don't enjoy going in people's houses and doing stuff like that. It's just a lot more demanding. So I don't enjoy that as much. So yeah, whether something else comes up, I don't know. We'll just kind of wait and see. I mean, if Oxford or Reading get a Lego store, and Paige can keep me and my Lego hobby, then maybe I'll jack. But for now, I'm sticking with it. How's my thumb? It's okay. I think I'm losing the nail though. I think the nail's gonna go. You can you can't see because it's very fleshed out. Can you see it better on that cam? You can kind of see how raised it's becoming. I think it's almost ready to pop off compared to like that one that's like very flat. It looks about ready to come off, doesn't it? And it's still quite black under there, so. Harrison Ford did used to be a carpenter. I used to frame houses and the weather can make a big dent in your page. It can, yeah. Like you can go from, suddenly you can think, oh, you're gonna have a great week, and then like a couple of days of rain or wind or whatever, can completely throw your week off. I work at a computer all day and really would love to do something practical, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely couldn't do like 9 to 5. I could not do that. And I couldn't sit at a desk all day. I'm also not intelligent enough, I don't think, just to be doing a job where you have to sit at a desk all day. What would you want to do? Let's change the camera over a bit. I don't know if we'll do any more bags today, but we're having a nice chat. What would you do if I didn't do that? I don't know. I really don't know, Jake. That's my thing I'm trying to work out. It's tricky because I'm at that kind of point where I need something reasonably stable. Like this apartment for me and Paige works really well at the moment, but like in probably 2 years, if the housing market like stabilizes a bit, we'll be wanting to look to get somewhere else. So I can't go and like I can't really go and like retrain for something. Like that's not really practical. So yeah, it's a bit difficult. I need some custom fitted wardrobes if you're free. There you go. Have you got that storage unit yet? I'm hoping to go down there on Thursday, Sam. I've kind of like bookmarked Thursday to go down there if I can finish work early enough. Paige is a sugar mama and a sugar baby tech. Mate, a couple more pay rises and yeah, I can be a kept man. I'll pay you one shiny Titanic. Oh man. Need some Lego storage. That, do you know what? That has been something that's like really crossed my mind. And it would take me a bit of time because a lot of my like the last 5 years of my, well, probably even more than that, to be honest. Probably like the last 7 years of doing carpentry, I've pretty much exclusively done like assembling roofs, doing the like roofs and joists and laying floor and stuff. So there's a lot of skills that I would need to practice and like hone in on to go and do something like some like more joinery kind of stuff. But I had like as a like not a wild concept, I guess, but like what would be really, really cool would be to do like a DIY SOS style video, where you have someone's Lego space and then you go and like build, you go in and like, yeah, tailor a storage layout and display space, to kind of fit what the client was after. Like I feel like that would be, Claire's talked about doing that as like from, because obviously architect, like her being like a design, she said that would be something that she would really like to do. I had thought the same when she had said about it for like carpentry. Do I work in gardens? And no, I just work on new build sites, so there's no one's moved in by when I'm doing my work. I reckon 2 2x2 plates would see. Oh yeah, absolutely, Sam. Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. I've got to head out. Talk to you all later. No worries. Moments of Magic. Have a good evening, and thanks for hanging out. You could team up with. Wait, what are they doing? What are they doing, Ollie? Sounds good. Do it. I wish it was that simple. I just don't really have the confidence to go and do that sort of stuff. Yes, it pays the bills nicely, but it leaves me wanting more. Also fully remote, so spend a lot more time indoors than I ever have now. It's dangerous. Yeah, that's fair. Should I do another bag? What are we saying? Another bag or not? What are we saying? More bag. Oh, there we go. Johanna's planning to help create people's Lego space and storage. Yeah, cool. That would be good fun. That would be real good fun. They do carpentry, I think, interior. Johanna designed my office. Like, oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. What are we on? Bag 24. Bag 24, Snowlana, and there's 36 bags. Yeah, we'll do one more bag. 2 more bags. Let's go back to the old face build cam. We'll open up the bets again. How about it? 5-minute increments, let's go. You've got 5 minutes to cast your bet, guys. Yeah, 2/3 sounds about right. I think it's pretty much just these big engine pieces and then the cockpit, and then we're pretty much there. Finish the set this stream? Absolutely not. I got work tomorrow. How long to take to finish the bag, Snellena? Is the betting. Seeing as this is such a big build. And I don't fancy doing it yearly increments on building the set. For how long it'll take me to build the set. We'll just do we're just doing a bag at a time. Another bag. This is the way. There we go. Hey AD, how we doing? She just says I should keep her house. Do you have the necessary watch hours to be monetized? I did up until like November time, because my 8080 vlog, like my second video, got like 800 hours, I think, because it was like a half-hour video. Yeah, that got like 800 hours, but then I lost those. So at the moment, I think I'm about like between 400 and 500 hours off, maybe about 400 hours. So, because I've also got my, if I didn't have my charity live stream, I would be nowhere near, because I've not uploaded at all recently. So, yeah. Yeah, she did a great job. I mean, it's a lot messier than her design intended, but it's a massive improvement. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I will start building after the time is up. How much time we got left? 2.5 minutes left to cast your bets. But yeah, nearly there. I'm on the Sith. Hopefully, what am I on now? Is it like 960 subs? So 40 more subs. 400 more watch hours. 10 hours per new sub. Can I get people to, a couple people to go watch my 24-hour live stream back? Be nearly there. I reckon a weekly bit. Yeah, absolutely. I would like to do more than. I would like to get into a place where I can do like 3 videos. Thank you, Snowena, for the Saki comment. I reckon any videos would help your channel growth. Absolutely. I uploaded yesterday, and it tanked because of the thumbnail, but it's fine. We live and we learn. But yeah, there'll definitely be another video this week, maybe another 2. Every Lego Star Wars mock from London and from Britastic. I've got to do those ones. Then there's going to be a video, I don't know if this is necessarily going to be next, but there's going to be a video on the foil packs, on those 2/12 foil packs. Got the video planned for that. And the Dark Saber, I bought the Demon Hunter bricks Dark Saber like the first London Brick Festival I went to, so the like February one the year before last. So I just had it in over a year now and I've just not built it. So so yeah, I want to like review that, and I feel like it's quite topical at the moment with the Mandalorian out, I was waiting for the Mandalorian to come back. That's why I've left it so long. But with the whole like custom, or the whole saga with the minifig one, we won't hold our breath. Safe bet, Bobby. How you doing, mate? Monetize the planet. There we go. I know you, Aston, I know, and I appreciate you a lot. I really do. I had a great discussion on thumbnails on the recent Cali Brick Click. I started watching. Is that with Firebird? Firebird Bricks. I started watching that at the weekend. I need to go back and finish it. Steady on 2 or 3 a week. We haven't reached 2 a month yet. Heck, 2 every 3 months. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Sam. Betting has closed. Right, let's get building. What time? Okay, it's 21:39. 21. We'll make it 21:40. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Bobby. How are you, man? Okay, bring this back over here. I am blitzing through this, and nothing is going wrong. I'm telling you. Any mocks plan that you'll be behind on? Any mocks plan? So there is definitely mocks planned. There are currently like 3 that are planned for like summer time, which I know is coming around quite quickly. But yeah, no, not 3 for summer. There's going to be 1 for summer, 1 for the for like September. And then I've already started planning the one for Bricktastic next year, which when I tell you I am hyped for, I am hyped beyond belief. And it's to the point where like I might even start that one before I start my September project one, because I'd rather this Bricktastic one be good and not do the September one. I don't know. Or maybe just like significantly scale down the one that I want to do for September, just so I can accommodate this one. And also because I don't want to let one of my friends down, because I've been a bit of a diva about deciding or making a lot of decisions with it. I feel like I cannot I cannot let this I cannot let him down. Not lethal. Hey Rosie, how you doing? Props covered already. Have you seen the pics of Bo-Katan's face with the new hairpiece? I have, and it looks. I'm pretty happy with it. I think the hairpiece definitely fits her a lot better than like the Clone Wars one did. Bricktastic 2023 mock is going to be an all. Honestly, it's gonna be legit. Like it is gonna be legit. I am so hyped for it. So if anyone goes to any convention next, in fact we'll tour it around. Cat's out of the bag. Me and Sam are doing a collaboration project. We're not going to talk any more than that, but me and Sam are going to work on something. It's going to be big, it's going to be bold, and it's going to be sick. I think I need to. Yeah, you're taking the P now, Rosie. You went from asking to borrow 1 figure to asking to borrow like my whole Mandalorian figure collection. I'm worried because it wasn't like a couple of days before that you were like, oh yeah, I want to get all the Mandalorian figures, and so I'm worried now that you're just gonna like disappear off the face of the earth with them. Like, are you not gonna buy any figures for those videos? But yeah, Bricktastic 2024 is going to be big. also worried it could be a bit like that situation that Tommy had when he when that guy let him buy this when that guy let him he bought that set and then sent it to Tommy to do the video on, and then it just never came, and he just had his set for ages. You're just gonna have hold of my figures. It's going to be immensely big. It is. It's going to be too legit to quit. Absolutely, so it is. It's going to be. Oh, it's going to be so good. Sure, you want to do it, Bobby? Come on. Look, I'll give you that. I may have given him reason to not have faith. Please don't say I've just done this wrong. No. Okay, I need to switch it. That's fine. But you know, this is like a relationship, and like we're gonna work on trust, and I'm gonna put the groundwork into making sure that I can prove to him that I am worthy of collaborating with. Sam, will it have Technic? I love your Technic updates. It may well do. Cycle off into the... Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, Selena. He's talking about, like, probably 200 quid's worth of figures. Perhaps, Selena's a very secret project. Yeah, but it's gonna be so sick. I'll give you the market value of the figs, then you can... in brand new condition? Market value brand new, because these figures have come out of the set, or come out of the box and then gone into storage. Oh, whoa. Red card. Sam doing all the work? Nah. I'm basically pitching the mock because there's some things that I really want. Yeah, there's some parts of this mock that I want to make really cool, and like the scale that I want to make it at would be so cool. And I'm trying to and I've managed to persuade Sam that if I can do a lot of like the engineering of it and get that sorted by the time that we're ready to then build, because a lot of our pieces are going to be tied up in another project, so we actually can't start building really until like late summer anyway, or like we definitely wouldn't be able to we can start, but there's not going to be tons and tons of progress until like late summer. So yeah, so if I can get all the engineering worked out before then and like do all the like tests, then, and it's all clear, then we're good to go. So yeah, I've got until September to kind of iron out the kinks, and then we are full steam ahead. Hyped for. Well, I for one, I'm looking forward to the two of your work next year. I mean, it's gonna be sick. It really is gonna be sick. I really don't want to be sat here and like build it up in case it falls flat on its ass, but equally I'm so motivated for it to work and it to be amazing that I just like, I can't see it going any other way. I've never been more passionate for a mock, and I think when there is like a direct collaboration, when you're in like immediate, you've got to put this, you're like because even the Scarif projects that we're doing over the summer, it's a collaboration project, and we're going to be like physically pushing those mocks together. But essentially, like, we can build whatever we want as long as we've got like a build standard. Whereas with this one that me and Sam are doing, it's going to take a lot of back and forth and making sure things are coherent, and like, it's gonna be a talking point for sure. Where is that other piece? Doesn't why that doesn't go on there then. Okay, so definitely did something wrong again. Fabulous. That can go on there. I'm sure I'll need that in a minute. I'll give you the market value of the... Oh, I read that. Yeah, he's talking about Mandalore figures. Sam's more at Technic updates are the highlight of my 2022. Honestly, there it's up there for me too, Snellena. Yeah, fine, I trust you to give me the money back. There we go. Prequel, I really don't want to give too much away. We both came up with the idea of the mock. The scale of the mock is entirely Tech's idea. I wanted to do it at like a third of the size. Yeah. But I've managed to persuade Sam, like I said, providing I can get a lot of the engineering done, then yeah, I've managed to persuade him to roll with this, and I think it's gonna be sick. It's got to be episode 8, only the best Star Wars film. We're literally going to do what I did for the crate mock for the London Brick Festival and just make it bigger. Same figures, same 2 figures, and just it's literally just going to be red brick and then white tiles scattered everywhere. Although that was a collaboration, wasn't it, Sam? That was also a collaboration. Sam got really annoyed because basically in the video, I had said that I wanted to travel with the parts laid out, and I was going to cling film it. But then I was working on the Duel of the Fates mock, and I just didn't have time to then lay everything out for it to just not work anyway. So when I got to the convention, I still had plenty of time, might I add. But Brickmad Sam and Sam had already finished. And so they said, oh, can we do anything? And I was like, oh, well, if you want, you can like start scattering on there. Little did I know that Sam is like wants to be claimed credit for like collaborative builder on the thing. It's like, oh dear, what a diva. He just threw some tiles down randomly, and he did it wrong. And so by the time I actually showed it in the video, I changed a lot of it round anyway. But yeah, that didn't go down too well. That was our test mock for this collaboration. If that's the test mock, mate, we gotta get our shit together. I'm already expecting grandeur, as you should. It will be that. Yeah, I'll let Sam decide exactly how much we want to give away in regards to it, but yeah, all you need to know, all you'll hear from me is that I'm super excited, and I'm already thinking about how it's all gonna go down. And once April's out the way, because I've got a couple of trips in April that I'm going on, it will be balls to the wall. Is that the phrase? Is that the... Make this... I don't want to do shorts, I'm on the Sith. I know it's essentially the same concept, but I don't want to do shorts. But thank you for the suggestion. Quite a few people have suggested that. But you wear shorts all the time. You know, there's only so much you can build with 2x4s or 1x2 masonry bricks, right? Brick Clicker, how you doing, man? What's your favorite planet? Mine's Navarro. I love how it keeps progressing through each season. If I was to make a mock, that's what I do. Navarro is cool, and like you said, the way that they're like expanding it and watching like the civilization, watching the civilization kind of develop. And there's, well, the society, not the civilization, I guess, but more society develop. It's really interesting. But my favorite planet, I think, would probably be, I don't know, what in terms of like mock potential, in terms of like, I don't know. I really like the architecture of Naboo, because it's very real. Like, they were obviously filmed on location. It's very close to Earth. Like, I like that. But then I also like Felucia because it's just a jungle planet. Like, yeah. Have you seen that? Yes, I did see that. So we got to get there. What do you know? What day that is, Rosie? Lol, if you've only bought a Friday ticket and it's not on Friday. Bet the Fang fight gets revealed then. What to the wall? Yeah, I think it's balls to the wall. I think that's the expression. I don't know. Is that not one that you have over in the States? Oh, Saturday 1 PM. Okay, cool. That's where you'll find me on Saturday at 1 PM. I can't wait for Mando to drop at 3 AM. It's going to be a longer episode. I know, man. I really, really wish they just got released like an hour or two earlier and I could watch it before I went to work. But hey ho. I'll have to wait until Friday to talk about it. It's part of the reason why I think I might stick with Tuesdays as my live stream day rather than Wednesday, because the temptation to talk about Mando is getting quite difficult. Oh, I expected. Oh yeah, true. Oh, that's crap. Remember Carrie Ian's kids didn't recognize you one time because you were wearing long pants. Yeah, that's not tech. He's not wearing shorts. They're cute, Haley and Leia. They're funny. Would you guys do a non-Star Wars mock? I would be open to it, Ollie, but at the same time, like, I don't know if like I said, I can hardly motivate myself enough as it is to mock build, let alone do something that's not Star Wars. The thing for me is that, like, Star Wars and Lego have always been very intertwined for me. There's not really been a time, like, I watched the Star Wars films when I was in my dark age and stuff, but I've always, like, the times where I've been most into Star Wars, I've also really been into Lego. And so yeah, that they kind of go hand in hand for me. I don't really know why, but they do. So and like I said, I like Monkey Kid. I like Monkey Kid a lot. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's a super convenient set. That's like literally the perfect time. I could sit down with my dinner, and watch the new episode of Mando. Like, that would be perfect. Monkey Kid Mock. Yeah, I would be tempted. But even that, like, I just really appreciate the sets. I don't think I ever finished season 3 of Monkey Kid. It would be so bright in color. You're right. I watched episode 1 and 2 twice, so I'll do the same with episode 3 tomorrow. Yeah, I will watch it at least once. Well, I'll watch it at least once tomorrow, and then probably again at least another once before my stream. Is this right? Nope. Is that right? That's right. He did start doing a friend's cinema mock once. I did. Are we getting any convention exclusives yet? I don't think so, Sam. Finally, Lego makes a dark saber blade, but no new hilt. Watch, they'll probably make a hilt and put that. They absolutely will, yeah. I think the dioramas as well, as they are penciled in around then. Okay, cool. Monkey Kid is cool. I think I missed out on the Monkey King mech. Oh, Ollie, was it you that went in to go get the last one? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Luckily, they've done that newer. They've done the newer one now that looks pretty good as well. Do you think you'll get that one, or do you think you'll pass? Monkey Kid is cool though. I picked up the elephant mammoth set on A4 Day. Oh, Bricklicker, did you have any? Were you okay on A4 Day? Was it all good for you? Think you're gonna pass on the new one? Fair enough. Fair enough. I've got to build 2 of these. I'm glad I noticed that. I still have to build the Monkey Kid hideout. It looks so awesome. It really does. Monkey Kid is great. It's all good in Lego and War. Yeah, thing is they started. It took approximately 2 years to get the dark saber blade, so I reckon another 2 and they'll do a hilt. Lego budget is a lot less now. I need to be pretty picky. Also getting into mocks a lot more. Me too, man. Me too. Yeah, I'm selling off a lot of my sets soon, and I feel like it's gonna be a release. It's gonna feel good. So yeah, I'll be hopefully on Thursday gonna go down to a storage unit after one of my first Josh Build Stuff streams that I watched. I was in the chat and he was talking about his storage unit that he goes down and goes to get his Lego from and put stuff there, and I was like, if it goes in a storage unit, it's just gonna stay there. And I could not grasp the concept. And then Sans and Claire got a storage unit, and then Ryan got a storage unit. Sans and Claire got one. I think Holly's got one now. And then I was just like, oh, I can't see me ever doing it. And now I'm like, well, time's up. I think a lot of that. If I was still at home, I don't think I would. I think I would have just sold a lot of my stuff and I would have had a lot of space still, but since being here, it's just not there's just not tons of space for me to have a load of stuff that I really don't want. Go back to talking about what else I would do if I wasn't doing carpentry. I would like to do a lot more Lego flipping. I got into investing in like 2019, so I could like start to see a return on some of the sets that that I initially invested in. Last year I hardly bought any investment sets, but yeah, I think that's something this year I want to start getting like a bit of a steady like in and out of like buying and selling stuff. Mocks out of the way, absolutely. Now we had tons of snow on Friday, Saturday, sadly, so no chance of getting a store, but save from something. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, dude. The May 4th runner is confirmed to be in it. I don't know if that's confirmed, is it? I don't know. Brickclicker's the man to ask. I would assume so, seeing as it was so popular last year, that it would be some form of like set and build, but I hope I want it this year. And I purposely haven't bought like the helmets yet. Honestly, I don't know what else I'd buy if the promo is like really good. Because it will be like the X-Wing poly bag, and then yeah, I'm not sure what else I'd. And the helmets are 60, 120, 180. Yeah, so I would imagine I'd fall for the promo for that if I just got the helmets. That's probably when I would get some more investment stuff. Maybe get the Ferric set because that's exclusive to Lego. I saw that at Brick Festival for 50 quid and I'm kicking myself that I didn't get it. Because it's been 70 quid on Lego for so long now. And it's not appeared anywhere else. Which I'm really shocked at. What is it on Shop Disney? Because there's a chance that it could go 20% off on there. The May 4, what's the minimum purchase amount for one? As I'm planning to get the mini UCS starters to replace their Razor Crest. Usually is it 160, or for Aunt Beru it was 160. Usually it's like £40 for the poly bag, and then sometimes they're like the old promos I think were like 90, but I think the Aunt Beru was like 160. The diorama sets are meant to launch in May, but I don't think I want any of them. If we get the Jabbers one, maybe, but I don't think that's coming now. So yeah, I could kind of leave that. So I guess we'll kind of wait and see. I would, yeah, probably get some investment stuff. I'd like to have sold a good chunk of my Lego by then, and then hopefully that would free up some money to then reinvest. Yeah, you should be good for that, Rosie. I think it's 160. Sam, did you get the Aunt Beru last year? Can you remember how much it was? Oh, you bought it at Oxford. Oh yeah, how much did you pay for that, if you don't mind me asking? Did you get a good price for it? I feel like you did. I feel like I remember you getting a good price for it. Oh yes, here they are. Sad face per quick. What was that about? Oh, like 28, yeah, that's decent. Is there any like hint at what it's going to be this year? is it going to tie in with the X-Wing? In which case, is it going to be dull? And is it going to be original trilogy? Like, probably. Oh, could you imagine if they did like a Vader's hallway diorama, like a really small one, but you get Vader, you get a couple of fleet troopers. I'm pretty sure Sally Topic breaks, as I can't see a new slot for it, and it was originally meant to be 75352, which is the the Star Destroyer one now. Yeah, I thought that was the case. I wouldn't be surprised if we get that next year though. If the sail barge comes out, because they'll be reproducing the Jabba. And it's been like what, 10 years since we've had a Jabba figure, so they probably will put him in a more reasonably priced set than a UCS scaled ship sail barge. The Star Destroyer isn't better, but okay. Ow. I missed some of those. Oh no, they're probably gonna get in there. That's fine. Absolutely isn't. There we go. Thanks, Sam. Someone's speaking a bit of sense. The music's gone again. You know what time that is, Jake? Restart this music. Go in again for you. I love that Superstar Destroyer Mike Scale style says or mini scale even. Yeah. I just would have preferred Jabba. That's all. Like, it's fine. If it was a ship that I actually liked, my sanity. Don't worry, Jake, we're only a couple more minutes, a few more pieces. Stay with me, buddy. Hold on in there. That song will not leave my head. The cat is so lucky she got there. Come on now. Maybe I'll build it as a mock and post it if they don't release it. Let's do it. Do it. Okay, definitely missed a couple of pieces, but that's okay. Wait, how's that actually going? So if that's upside down. That's all symmetrical, isn't it? So it doesn't matter which way it goes on. There we go. Hope that didn't matter which way that went on. And then where did I miss those ones? Oh. That was stupid. Have you heard the story about Tommy's UCS boat? What's the story about that? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Sing it with me, Jake. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Banger, mate. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay, 2212. So that is 32 minutes again. Damn. He lost it. Oh, that's a stinker. That is a stinker. Let us... Oh. 30... Wait, is it? That one. No winners this time on Takeshi's Castle. God, I took a lot of studs out of the economy today. That's hardly a story, Rosie. You really oversold that, but that is a stinker. I'm gonna have to do a musical cleanse after this. Well, like Miley Cyrus's new album. Off topic, but I'm playing Call of Duty again for the first time in a couple of months, and I'm god awful. I was never good when I played Call of Duty, but COD 4 was like the one that I got the best at. And yeah, I went to go and play it like a year or two after I was like really into it. Yeah, it wasn't good. It really wasn't good. Cool story. Need more dragons. Has anyone won a bet today? No, Sam. I have cleared up, which is what we like to see. So he has a display case for his prize figures and usually keeps them in there. Anyway, he went to go get it but saw that the figure had been replaced by Greedo. What? Wait, is this like a recent thing? The house always wins. Surely like his dad's pranking him or something. I don't know. But that is a real stinker. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be streaming again on Friday. We'll be talking Mando season 3, episode 3. So if you guys want to hop on, then let me know, and I might just file the link out in chat, to be honest. But yeah, it'll be good to get some opinions. I'll be streaming with Matt, Family Bricks, on Thursday night. We will be building, or we'll be finishing the build of it. That's wrong as well. See which one's right and which one's wrong. We'll be building the foosball table with Kerry and Ian, and yeah, anyone else that may or may not have the football table. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Oh, and there'll be a video at some point this week as well. So thank you all, and have a good rest of your week. Goodbye.